you, Janet, and hello, it's lovely to see you all, and it's so nice to be on this side of the mic. I'm loving it. In 2022, Hilary's husband was diagnosed with vascular dementia, and my partner was diagnosed then with normal pressure hydrocephalus, which was later re-diagnosed as dementia with Lewy bodies. That's all I'm going to say really, except because he was diagnosed with normal pressure hydrocephalus, there are a lot of water images in my poems. So we're going to start with Hilary.
You'll have noticed me in my duck disguise earlier. I'm just getting over a really bad virus, so bear with my voice. How to spot a carer. By the bags under their eyes, they're yawning. Their pockets full of leaflets outlining how they can request support. Their forced smiles. The nervous twitch of their eyelids. Their long fingernails. Their unplucked eyebrows. The holes in their socks. Their assumed liking for custard creams. The contents of their bags, painkillers, inhalers, sweets, business cards, appointment cards, biscuits, takeaway menu. They're photos of how things used to be. They're strips of emergency meds for their cared for. They're sensible shoes. Their name badges left on from the last support group they attended. The wild hair that needs cutting, washing. Their grief dragging behind them like afterbirth.
Carer. Most days I want to scream, because on the day of his diagnosis I promised myself I wouldn't lose patience. And every day he stretches patience to snapping point. Like today, when he's arguing because I've asked him not to go out tomorrow and I won't be here. So he says he'll go in the garage and tidy his tools up instead. And I say, who will help you if you fall down the steps or drop a hammer on your foot? Leave it until I'm here. And he says he feels like a prisoner in his own home. So he tries to think of a logical reason why he should be allowed to go out if he wants to. But logic is a cruise ship that sailed away on the waterways of his brain, and he's left stranded here on the quay with his suitcase open in his hand and his clothes tumbling out. So he asks for the 14th time, is it Saturday? And I say, no, it's Wednesday. And he asks, what's on the agenda today? Yes, he really says this. And I realise the only sensible conversation I have these days is in the quiet library of my own mind. A bottle of Chablis chilling in the fridge. The Cadbury's mini eggs calling me from the bottom of my wardrobe.
Not going mad. I can't say he's going mad, not exactly. He's been there before and it didn't look like this. That was an altogether different place. This has crept with stealth. A stalking cat preying on his memory, mixing up dates, people and places. I've set up orderly files for bank and credit cards, ISAs, car insurance, council tax, water bills. He's been up early, going through the recycling, mixing up all the ancient papers with what's new. He can't help it, and I don't know how to help him. I let it go. I make the tea. Yesterday I lost it. Threw the files across the room, knowing I'll have to sort them again.
In which I imagine him as Lear, after Ivor Williams. I am Lear, I sing perfect chaos, which will make you hope and despair. My patron saint is Dymphna. I know what it is to forget, to see things that are not there, to hear the imps whisper. I know how to dress in backwards shirts, how to tuck the first button into the second hole, how to put a shoe on the wrong foot. I know the house keys live in the fridge, the wallet in the cutlery drawer, the mail in the cupboard beneath the stairs. I know where the dirty dishes go, how to iron them, how to make sense of putting them in the bin. Oh, what dissonant songs sing me, what nightmares live on in my waking hours. I know every beast that lurks in my dark corners. I've been architect. I've climbed rooftops and seen the smallest flaw. I've put it right. I've been hoot owl and skylark, lion and lamb. The tiger has knelt before me. I've rubbed its head. Now I'm a twisted tape, a cracked 78, a Rorschach blot. I am the king of confusion. Oh, keep me in temper. I would not be mad.
Dementia's song. I'm geared up for Alzheimer's. You expect nothing except the psychiatrist to tell you it's okay to drive. Doctor didn't catch his name, says he's amazed at how well you present, given the wreckage he can see. Says vascular dementia, says no cure, no treatment. Any questions? I'd like my driver's licence back, but he says no. Be fortunate, you have a wife and son to take you anywhere you want to go. Oh, husband with the little boy face, hold on to me and sing. Children, brother, sisters, friends, raise your voices high, join with us to sing our protest song, our blues, our soul.
This poem spans the two different diagnoses. Wasteland. Your brain is a barren hinterland to the Republic of Normal, a moonscape of renamed lakes, sea of confusion, sea of repetition, sea of failing dexterity. Your brain is an island sinking under a swelling tide, its populations migrating in hold canoes. 2. Rediagnosis. It's taken 6 months to reach square 98. Then I've gone and rolled a 1, landed on a snake's head, slid all the way back to the start. I shake again, but no spots on the dice, so we're going nowhere. We thought about operation, but you can't tweeze a defect from a brain if the shunt's not fitted. So perhaps I should take a punt on Cluedo right now. I have a yen to be Miss Scarlet in the library with a poker. 3. How naive to have thought your brain a moonscape of seas. How calm the moon seems beside this showcase multiplex, playing out your dark paranoias. Your reality fuses with nightmare, news report, and snatched conversation to create hallucinations that screen for weeks. The only way we connect now is if I co-star in your productions.
Foot care. This is new, a place I've never been before, and this woman, Charlotte, masked yet smiling, invites me to sit on the bed. My shoes and socks are off, revealing the toenails I can't cut. She approaches me as if I'm holy, blesses my feet with blue-gloved hands, and through them measures the beat of my heart. I give my feet into her care, relax even as she trims my nails with heavy-duty clippers. I am totally at ease as she tickles dry skin from the soles of my feet and finally anoints them with emollients, massages till I'm almost asleep. Finally, she reaches for my shoes and does something no one has done for decades. Oh, Mum, she put my socks on for me just like you used to do.
We've got one poem each left, so thank you for being a lovely attentive audience and thanks for inviting us, it's been lovely. The book is called An Altogether Different Place. It is on sale at the back. Every penny goes to dementia charities in the UK. We're on our second print run already and it was only published at the end of October, so we're quite proud of that. And think how good you'll feel wearing that little halo. There is humour in here. When I was a full-time carer for Bill before he went into a care home, I used to fantasise about the shoemaker's elves. Do you remember that children's story? So I wrote 2 or 3 shoemaker's elves poems. This is Shoemaker's Elves #1. Just once, let my doorbell ring and there be on the threshold a chef in fresh whites, hat as high as a 4-story steamer. Let him be fat, for no one trusts a skinny chef. Let him be fluent in kung po, biryani, bolognese, and all the dialects of pondered hair. May he intuit my need for noodles, couscous, pasta, or the dirtiest rice. Let him officiate over the rituals of Yorkshire pudding, make pastry so light the apple pie hovers above the plate. Let him call custard crème anglaise and gravy dew. And please, when I'm full to bursting, let him bring me coffee, say, you put your feet up, I've got this.
Mythological. He's living in the underworld and can't return. The gods have spoken. I'm allowed to visit, take offerings and remembrances of home. Sometimes he remembers the old days, our earthly life. But time is a slippery snake, with power to turn day to night. Leaving, I cry Demeter's tears. Time starts again when I'm home.